Ever had your front door rattled at 5 a.m. by an HOA, tyrant-slapping, toxic hazard, tags on it like a curse? Declaring your home a biohazard you can't even enter, all for a mold emergency that stinks of scam from a mile away. That's the nightmare that jolted me awake, Mark Adler, a regular guy just trying to sip coffee in peace, when Corinne Blake, our clipboard queen, decided my house was her next conquest. But when her fake inspection crew tried to pick my lock with a master key, they walked into a trap. 2 cops on my couch, cameras rolling, and evidence that blew her whole fraud wide open. From red tags at dawn to a boardroom confession and full refunds for the neighborhood, this is a tale of fake emergencies, planted proof, and karma that locks the door on bullies forever. Welcome to Current Karma, where HOA whores get the key tossed away. If you're new, smash that subscribe and ring the bell at Karma for Karen, unlocking justice one takedown at a time. Comment below, ever had an HOA inspection gone wrong? Drop your city or state, where's this lockout landing? Let's turn the key on this dawn raid from thud to triumph. The world was still wrapped in that sleepy purple haze of pre-dawn. The sky a bruised canvas just before the sun crashes the party and chases away the shadows, when the first thud hit my front door like a muffled accusation. It was 5 a.m. sharp, the witching hour for insomniacs and early risers. But for me, Mark Adler, a 42-year-old IT consultant with a caffeine dependency and a hatred for anything before 9, it was the enemy of all that was holy. My name's Mark, my mornings are sacred rituals. Hit snooze twice, stumble for the coffee pot's gurgling promise, let the bitter steam clear the fog before facing the world. My wife Sarah slept like an angel beside me, her breathing soft and even, oblivious to the intrusion. Good for her, that woman earned her rest after wrangling our chaos all day. The thud wasn't loud enough to wake the dead, but it rattled my nerves like a glitch in the system I couldn't debug. I rolled over, assuming it was the wind rattling the loose screen or a stray cat knocking over the flower pot, anything but reality intruding on my slumber. Then another thud, closer this time, followed by a papery rustle, like someone slapping stickers on wood. My neighbor's door next thud, then the one after. It sounded like a plague of very organized, very quiet woodpeckers had descended, armed with tape and malice. Fine, I'm up. Swinging my legs out of bed, the cold hardwood floor bit my soles like an unwelcome alarm, sending a shiver up my spine as I pulled on yesterday's jeans, the denim stiff from the laundry basket. The house was still, Sarah's breathing a gentle rhythm, the kids, our 10-year-old twins, Alex and Mia, tucked away in their rooms down the hall, their nightlights casting faint glows through cracked doors. I stumbled to the living room, squinting against the gloom, the air thick with the faint, stale scent of last night's pizza boxes waiting for trash day. Peeking through the peephole, the purple twilight revealed her, Corinne Blake, our HOA president queen of the cul-de-sac, dressed in her power-walking ensemble, neon leggings that cost more than my monthly electric bill, a windbreaker zipped to her chin, blonde bob pinned back like a battle flag. Clipboard in one hand, stack of glaring red tags in the other. She slapped one on my door with a satisfied smack, the paper fluttering like a scarlet letter. She caught my eye through the glass, didn't smile, just nodded, that imperious tilt of the chin, like a general acknowledging a lowly foot soldier who should be grateful for her leadership. I yanked the door open, the hinges creaking in protest, the morning air rushing and crisp and biting, smelling of cut grass and the faint, underlying lie of suburbia's perfection. Corinne, I croaked, voice gravelly as unboiled coffee rubbing sleep from my eyes. Bit early for arts and crafts, isn't it? She pivoted, her eyes narrowing like laser sights, pointing a perfectly manicured finger at the red tag now glaring from my door, bright, angry crimson, bold black letters screaming, "Danger, do not enter, potential toxic mold hazard." The words hit like a cold shower, my brain still booting up on low power. "This isn't a craft project, Mark," she said, her voice that honey blade, sweet on the surface, sharp shards underneath. "This is a public health emergency. We have credible reports of a significant outbreak of Stachybotrys chartarum throughout the community." She pronounced the fancy mold name with the relish of a sorceress casting a curse, her clipboard clutched like a grimoire. I blinked, the syllables bouncing off my half-awake skull like Latin to a toddler. "English, Corinne, small words, my brain's still in park." She sighed, a dramatic, long-suffering exhale that could wilt flowers, patting my arm like I was a slow child. "Black mold, Mark, toxic black mold, deadly serious. We have to act fast for your safety." Behind her, A white van with no markings purred to the curb, two guys in matching vests, ever pure environmental, hopping out, briefcases in hand, faces etched with that over-seriousness reserved for bomb squads or late-night infomercials. They looked less like scientists and more like door-to-door salesmen peddling eternal youth, big guy with a neck like a tree trunk and a perpetual squint, little fidgety one clutching a black box with a tube like a mad scientist prop. It was 5 and Ned. The only things that should look that grave this early are surgeons mid-operation or folks who'd run dry on coffee. For your own good, Curran continued, voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper, as if sharing state secrets. Entry forbidden until Everpure conducts a preliminary air quality assessment. HOA builder keys for real fires or floods, never inspections. Using it for inspections is illegal, they try anyway. I stare at the tag, then the goons, then Karen vibrating with her fake concern. My house wasn't a biohazard, it was where we binge bad TV, eat cereal for dinner, smelled of laundry detergent and Sarah's weird lavender candles, not doom and spores. You're telling me I can't go into my own house? I asked, confusion hardened to incredulity, the cold air nipping my bare arms. Her smile tightened, sweetness curdling. It's for your well-being, Mark, Section 9, subsection C of the bylaws. We ensure structural and environmental integrity for everyone. Well-being landed like a threat, her eyes glinting with that banker's calculation. She wanted something, always did. Control over my air, walls, wallet. The van door slid shut with a hydraulic sigh, the goons standing arms crossed like low-budget sentinels. Corinne gave one last look. I'm in charge here. Don't forget it. Then power walked to the next house, red tags flapping like scarlet banners of conquest. I stood in the doorway, concrete cold underfoot, the tag a slap, not paper, but a claim, this house isn't yours, it's mine to rule. A quiet war, waged with clipboards and fabricated crises before the sun stirred. I had less than 3 hours to arm myself, but one thing burned clear, no way in hell they were winning. Corinne's declaring war at dawn, feel that front door chill? If an HOA tagged your home a hazard, what's your first move? Smash like if you're unlocking with Mark. Comment. Craziest fake emergency you faced? City-state drop, where's this Ohio siege stirring, trap setting? Don't turn away. Right on cue, 8 sharp, the doorbell chimed like a funeral toll, pulling me from my second coffee, black, bitter as the situation, steam curling like question marks. Sarah hovered behind, her worry lines deepening, phone clutched with web-kneed horrors. Mark, what if it's real mold? I opened up, the morning light now golden but no less intrusive, revealing the ever-pure duo. Gary, the big one with a neck like an oak trunk and a squint that screamed, I've seen it all, but clearly hadn't, clipboard and meaty paw. Fidgety Kevin, small and twitchy, black box with a protruding tube gripped like a lifeline, his eyes darting like a cornered mouse. No vest this time, just polo shirts stretched taut, faces etched with that over-seriousness of door-to-door alarm salesmen. Sir, Gary grunted, pushing past a step too far. Serious matter, air quality test immediate. I planted my feet, doorway a choke point. Whoa, Gary, hold your horses. ID first and certification for mold testing. State licensed. I crammed 2 hours of online crash course. Mold scams my new expertise, spite my professor. Gary's squint narrowed to slits, not expecting pushback. He fumbled a laminated card, home-printed vibe strong, certification number smudged like a guilty secret. Here, Kevin's box word to life, a tiny vacuum swine. Ionic particle counter, he squeaked, waving the tube like a divining rod. Detects airborne particulates, including spores. It beeped. Red light flashed. Oh dear, he gasped theatrically, eyes wide for Gary. Levels very high. I nearly snorted to 10 seconds in my doorway, testing street air. Wow, I drawled, sarcasm thick as fog. That was fast. Do birthday parties too? Gary ignored all business. Based on this, we need a test plate, Petri dish for sample, lab in 24 hours. But it's bad. Clipboard thrust, bottom line glaring. $5,000. Estimate for remediation, air scrubbing, surface sterilization, follow-up. Crew on standby. Start afternoon. Pushing hard, eyes hungry for the signature. Sarah's hand on my arm. Mark, what if it's real? Her fear was their fuel. Good folks panicking into pens. Me, stubborn as rusted conduit. $5,000? For that, I expect dishes done and dog walked a year. No dog, though. Gary reddened. Sir, certified professional health risk. Show lab results, I countered. Prove it before you scrub. Leave the dish 48 hours per state guidelines, independent lab. Till then, no touching. They exchanged glances. Script derailed. Gary snatched clipboard. Fine, but emergency job later, price higher. Stomped to van, leaving a sealed Petri dish on my step like a poisoned chalice. Door shut, Sarah exhaled. You made them mad. Crooks deserve it, I said. Only toxic things her scam. The dish looked innocent, clear gel and plastic, but it was the key. They expected black growth on return. Overconfidence their fuse. Corinne's cruisin', the traps live. If HO experts not demanding $5,000, what's your shutdown? Like if you're scheming with Mark. Comment, wildest fake hazard you've dodged? City-state shout, Ohio's siege summoning yours? Blue dye is dripping. Wires cross soon. Plan hatch simple, spite-fueled genius. Kid simple, crook complex. Crooks expect elaborate resistance. I went craft store clever. Store run fell alien, pink aisles reeking of potpourri and glitter glue, past yarn skeins and sequin bins. Basket. Sugar cube spy cams, $29.99, bird watching my checkout lie. Thinnest clear gift tape, invisible as a ghost. Concentrated blue food coloring, tiny bottle, potent as regret. Home, kitchen table battlefield. Sarah eyeing supplies like bomb components. Model airplane or detective gig? Detective, I grinned. Prove the lie, vent seal first. Fingernail tape across air return seam in living room. Big white grate near floor, dark tunnel beyond. Invisible tripwire. Cover off, paper towel inside on duct bottom, one blue drop, vivid sapphire dot blooming like a secret ink. Grate back, seal intact. Cameras, bookshelf lens on vent, black dot in book spine, fake plant on door, green camo, kitchen cabinet top for wide shot, overhead God's eye, motion activated, phone alerts, ghosts in the machine. Log pocket notebook, times, names, vest pics, pre-seal photo, clean grate snap. Silly? Vital. Crooks slip on details. Waited 2 days, red tag mocking like a scarlet A. Trent next door paying $5,000 after Everpure's black dish scare. Glad they caught it, he sighed, oblivious. HOA evacuation, call Wednesday. Urgent water main issue, out for hours. Showtime. Car packed, drove past lurking van, they thought us gone. Parked block away, phone split screen, 3 feeds glowing. Sarah chewed thumbnail. Cameras seen? They hunt mold, not dots. 10 minutes eternity, heart thumping like a bad ground. Key turns, door swings. Gary, fidgety Kevin in, vest shed, casual as burglars. Gary, Adler pain, make this black as night. Kevin nods, duffel down. Spray bottle, plant mister, new Petri dish sealed. Gary to vent, screwdriver clumsy, seal snaps silent. Cover off dish inside. Good spray, hit the plate. Kevin leans, nozzle in darkness, squeezes gray mist puffs, fine as doubt. Air stirs towel, blue dot splashes grate back. Sapphire smudge blooming faint but fatal. Grate resealed, Gary squints. What's that blue? Kevin. Paint? Gary growls, rubs futile. Forget, go. Spooked, bag graph door handle turns. Key clicks. Karen enters, clipboard high, freezes. Couch. Inspector Singh, Health Department, glove sharp. Officer Garcia, fraud unit, notebook ready, coffee steaming, cams rolling. Morning, ma'am, Garcia. Interior entry needs consent or warrant. HO what? Doesn't rewrite that. Current stammers. Emergency inspection. Singh, fake tags aren't emergencies, crimes are. Sirens chirp outside. Backup rolls, navy palace yellow, police blazing. Street secured, lot of cordon. Crew caught planting, the fuse blows. If at show a goons picked your lock, what's your countershock? Like if you're trapped with Mark. Comment? Craziest fake emergency? City-state, Ohio's raid raiding yours? Evidence bags filling. Boardroom beckons. Living room command center. Gary, Kevin on couch, not cuffed but pinned. Garcia low grilling, builder key for fires, floods, why vents? Kevin spills squeaky, boss said scare him into signing. Gary silent, sweat beading. Sing, Sarah me at table, laptop open. Emails, Corinne's health alert, vague fear seed, outbreak, direct panic. Everpure mandatory board contract bill reading treasurer. Sing, brother-in-law Dennis Cole cozy. Copies made, chain logged. Garcia radio. Plates run, Everpure to Cole. Smile. Pool cam footage, swap. Dirty dishes from van, clean from Karen's trunk, envelope kickback. Puzzle snaps, pre-spike gel, fake spray prop, sing. Label confirm fraud, conspiracy. Bags line door. Great blue smudged, dish sealed, towel dye dotted, sprayer gray misted. Gary's hatred glare is let out. Postcard from jail? Wave. Fun times, boys. Sarah hugs. You did it. We did. Corinne's next. Sings card. I'll show e meeting tomorrow. Bring bills. Slow smile. Evidence one punch. Public pressure haymaker. Clubhouse packed. Standing room mob minus 127 souls. 40 capacity. News vans prowling lot like hyenas. Air thick as shorted panel smoke with nervous sweat. Industrial coffee's bitter brew. Fluorescent buzz. Angry wasps. Corinne Center, white blazer crisp as lies, bill reading sweaty ghost beside. Gavels bang futile. Lawn maintenance. Mailbox colors ... Ramble ignored. Mrs. Gable rises, sweet cookie baker turned fury. Not mailboxes. $5,000 Everpure bill. Retired. Fixed income. You called my home death trap. Room roars, bills waving like rebel flags. Corinne gavels frantic. Order. Futile. I stand, calm as grounded wire, not trash cans, accountability. Timeline, 57 Rands video looped. GPS tracker photo, spray vandalism cam, gasps. Finances flash, $47,000 siphon, Whitmore LLC, Brenda 40%, Richard Prez, bids rigged $50 to 100 under. Every month, dues funded her family firm, 7 contracts. 7 undisclosed conflicts, 7 state violations. Video, Ram slow-mo crunch, gasps, laughs chorus. Mic drop, $3,400 lawyers, $60,000 SUV wrecked, fraud stalking over $23 bin, but $47,000 stolen from 127 homes. Eruption, Mrs. Rodriguez, Spanish Fury, Elm Teens clapping concert-like, Corinne Jack in Box. Harassment. Points Olivia, Slur slithers, room recoils. Restrained flailing, mascara rivers, cuffed Martinez's chair, empire ash and fluorescent glare. Meltdown live, Karma's gavels banging. If HOA queen crack like that, comment, wildest board blow up? City state, Ohio's chaos claiming yours? Refunds raining. Resolution rolls. Aftermath dominoed, 48 hours, Brenda's resignation, 2 bitter texts, hostile claims attacks. Dia fraud. 6 months jail, $5,000 fine. License yanked, Whitmore suspended, ghost ledger. Audit Patterson and Associates. $47,000 overcharges recovered, $170 refunds, Christmas envelopes. Kids ripping paper glee, HOE paid us dad. Richard final call, hollow. $12,500 settlement mailed, Florida with sister. Almost sorry, but GPS claims harassment flashed. Lessons expensive, hers everything. Governance reborn, Patricia Lopez presidency unanimous, platform transparency engagement. Reforms bylaws etched, disclosures mandatory like safeties, audits monthly glass clear, bids public town crier. Playground Reno recovered funds, Emma Tyler designing swings with whispering neighbors now allies, laughter soldering scars. Concrete Candays Festival, September bounce houses joy bouncing. BBQ's Unity Smoking, Rights Workshops 800 from 3 developments, Trauma Triumph transmuted, Resistance Revelry raised. Scholarship settlement seated. 4 students funded. Marcus Holloway property rights. Prioritizing creative problem solvers, institutional opposition, future firebrands, injustice dimming. Emma's Concrete Resistance essay, Charcoal Defiance detail, 3 journalism admits. Call voice study. You, Dad, smart fight, not loud. Tyler's Suburban Justice. YouTube. HOA exposes teen fire scripted. First vid my saga 50K views. Concrete King. Comments flooding. Business boomed methodical referrals countywide. HOE Slayer tagline diner coffee. David topples Goliath evidence etched. Eli's fire forged 60-pound steel reinforced concrete unbowed. Drop HO in nightmare pettiest rule edge pushing. Like Marcus unbreakable icon sure wired against bully. Subscribe searches karma. At Karma for Karen, justice flows, sweet, perfectly grounded circuit, community current backed. Peace breakers flipped.